Hi, I'm Rachel Thompson-Phillips and welcome to this week's Energy Forecast for March the 12th through to March the 18th. This week's overall theme is about to just be. We spend so much time just do all the time that we forget the really major component of learning to be. So the very first card, Monday to Tuesday, is coming up with stop, which is rest and relaxation. And this is that element of being able to prepare for the new moon that we have coming up on Saturday. The new moon about setting new intentions, about obtaining clarity, being able to understand what's really important for you, what is it that you want to attract into your world, and all of those. And sometimes we just can't answer those questions with as much intention whilst our mind is so busy. So rest and relaxation is so incredibly vital to the process of knowing when to go, and also knowing when it is that you need to rest, to allow your whole body to recalibrate itself. Allow yourself to go in and ask those questions of what is it that you're really searching for right at this time. And it's in the quietness that all of those answers are revealed. So this is that being component. Sometimes we need to be a certain way before we can learn to do things. So this is a really great time to be able to just sit, reflect, ask powerful questions about what it is that you want, and then allow the answers to reveal themselves without being impatient. And all of those are going to give you ideas and know what it is that you want to be able to manifest and attract back to you, starting with the new moon coming on Saturday. Wednesday to Friday is all about abundance. Now, this is very, very cool because it's always about, abundance on a monetary sense for sure. But it is also about understanding that in order for you to have been able to attract abundance, that you are starting to align yourself with the mindset of being abundant. And that is massive because it's usually an indication that you've done a lot of work around letting go of old beliefs around money and finances, what you think you deserve, whether you think you're good enough. So abundance is about also recognizing being abundant in every area of your life, abundant in time, abundant of energy, abundance of great friends, abundance of great opportunities, of having gratitude for loved ones. It's just an amazing place to come from. And it's that moment to really celebrate, become very, very humble, because there's so much work like the iceberg, so much work underneath the iceberg that's gone on for this abundance card to come up. So allow yourself to enjoy the process of the attracting beautiful wealth into your world and amazingness on lots and lots of different levels, which then brings us through to the weekend, which is frustration. And you're probably thinking, well, that's a little bit of a roller coaster between stop, then being open and attracting great things, and then being frustrated. Frustration is about knowing that there is something at a core level that is still holding you in some deep sort of pain or frustration. And now is the time, as we enter into the new moon, because this is Saturday and Sundays, is about being able to look at how can you heal that situation. Do you wish to still continue to have this frustration going on underneath the surface? Or do you wish to tackle it head on and tie up any loose ends that are around that core frustration? And you'll usually find the frustration will play out on superficial levels. Let me explain that a little bit more in depth. Say, for example, that you have got an issue that's unresolved with your partner. You'll find that you'll have lots of nitty-gritty arguments, but they're not actually addressing the real core issue. So we can get caught up in the superficial level of all the nitty-gritty, or actually decide to sit down and say, hey, with your partner, hey, this is not working, or how can we make changes? What is it that we can do to find balance again? I'm open to listening to your suggestions. Are you going to be open to listening to mine? And sit down and have a really great conversation. I feel like whatever is going on underneath the surface at this point is a really easy fix, that it is more of a miscommunication than there is an actual major issue. But as like things, when things are swept underneath the carpet for a little while, we both parties can walk away and have allow themselves to go on these little tangents of stories because of that miscommunication of what you've taken away from that situation. So address it head on so that you can start your new moon cycle feeling like you're in total alignment with what it is that you want to attract. So as I mentioned, with the new moon, it's a beautiful time for setting intentions and to be able to create. Intentions are about the energy and the vibration that you bring to what it is that you want to manifest and bring into your world. So this is this time throughout this coming week to be able to really sit and ask that question of what do you want? What do you need to do to be able to achieve that? Who do you need to become? Because, you know, you can't just expect to get something without having to do some internal work to be able to make sure that you're a match with what it is that you want to manifest. So it's a really nice time to start going through and start really contemplating what do those questions mean for you when thinking about what it is that you want to set your intentions with. Now, the greatest thing that I like to do is I like to be able to write a list of no more than 3 to 5 things on my intention setting list, because I think if we write too many things down on our intention list, we get really overwhelmed and we find that we can end up doing none. And knowing that each single goal can have anywhere up to, 5 to 10 little working parts underneath the surface of what it's going to take to achieve that. So if you've got any more than, 3 to 5, that's, anywhere between 15 and multiple steps in order to be able to achieve those. And you've only got a month. So you want to make sure that you set yourself up to succeed. So don't overwhelm yourself by writing this massive, great big list about what it is that you want to be able to manifest. Think about a particular theme. Think about what is really important. What do you know that you can work really hard for a month and be able to achieve that goal? We want to be able to set ourselves up so that we are setting ourselves up to, 1, push ourselves out of our comfort zone, 2, make sure that we're working hard, keeping focused, staying in alignment with those goals, letting go of distractions, and making sure that we are staying true to ourselves. I think it's the number one thing when setting intentions, and to be able to stay true to yourself for a month can be a challenge in itself. So see that there are many working parts to working out your intentions, and just be true to yourself as in what is important and what do you want, so that you feel fulfilled. Because you know what, people underestimate the power of being happy. If you are happy with what you are doing, then you are going to attract amazing things into your world. So, look at your goals as in how are they going to make you feel when you achieve them? If they're going to make you feel good, then they're the kind of intentions that you want to set for this coming new moon cycle starting on Saturday. So I wish you all an incredibly amazing week. Don't forget to go in and ask those powerful questions as in, what is important for you that you want to attract for the next month? Who do you need to be able to become a match and align yourself with those goals and dreams? And 3, what are the breakdown steps that you need to be able to do to achieve that? So allow yourself permission to just take a little bit of time out over Monday and Tuesday to really contemplate those questions, or even ask the question and allow the answers to come back to you. Now, remember, signs and synchronicity comes to us in lots of different shapes and formats. So just be aware of your surroundings, of knowing that the answers are coming back to you immediately. So again, have an amazing week, and I will see you again the following week. Much love to you all.